Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So today is winch bumper day. I'm going to start an attempt to make a winch bumper for my truck with a vintagey vibe. I found this guy in the junkyard. This is off of like an ice cream truck in the 70s, 80s. And I'm gonna section it, make it shorter, and then I'm gonna section it and make it wider. I don't know if that's called sectioning still. I'm gonna make it wider so I can fit the winch behind it. I'm gonna chop off all the unnecessary stuffs, make a whole new mounting system. I bought a winch plate. I bought a winch plate that will weld back in the back of it, make some brackets, and then call it good. Hopefully everything works out well, and here we go.
Gully line?
Because I have to take this plate off, and probably that one, I'm going to drill 2 holes to locate it, because it took me a while to figure out where I wanted these plates to be and align to everything else. So drill 2 holes, put a bolt in, then all these the 4 big holes will line up and it'll be where I want it to be. Pieces that I cut off of the bumper, I sectioned it 24 inches, so that was really long. But yeah, continuing on, getting closer. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to split it down the center long ways, and what that's going to do is set me up. I have a 6-inch piece and I have a 4-inch piece that I can put inside depending on what width I'm going to go. I think I'm going to go to the 6-inch one and do a double weld on the outside or the front and do a weld on the back instead of doing a butt weld with the 4-inch piece. So I think that's the way I'm going to go. Now I have to figure out the center or follow a line. I just got to really follow a line to split it. I think I might follow this top line because the top line is going to be the weakest part. So, or I can just put a piece of tape. I don't know how I'm going to cut this. I'll figure it out. On bending this, we have an idea. Stuck it on, I don't know, what is that, like 12 inches of wood? My brother's gonna step on that. I'm gonna step over here, and this should bend. We've already started bending it, so hopefully it works. And then we're close to the welder, so then we can weld it. So 4th of July had a sale on the winches at Harbor Freight, so I picked me up one of these little Apex ones. 10% off, I couldn't pass it up. It was like 580 bucks out the door. So I really want to finish the mounting system on here. So I'm going to put the winch in here, and then I'm going to figure out how I'm going to brace from here to here. Once I figure that out, weld all this in. I have to weld all this here, weld all the way around, make this thing stout so it doesn't fall off, and then I think that should be it, because if the Jeep, it's not going to be any heavier than a real Jeep, so it shouldn't be an issue. So I'm going to do that, and yeah. So if you haven't seen a Harbor Freight or this Apex winch, it's really nice because it comes with literally all the hardware that you need to mount it and everything you need to do the remote mount this, which is pretty dope. Nicole, I didn't really want this sitting here and I didn't really want to cut more of my grill, but I'm going to for simplicity factors that I don't have to find a spot for this. My bumper's a lot smaller than my brother's because we mounted my brother's like right here on the corner. But I'm just gonna chop this and get this to bolt back on, and then I'll chop my grill accordingly, and then that just saves me a lot of problems in the long run. Progress update with the winch. So this back plate, I drilled some holes. These are the holes I was drilling earlier so that these will mate up. All 4 of them somehow made it in all their holes without having to re-drill it or drill it bigger, so that's rare for me. So next, so that's gonna connect the Expedition 1 whatever plate, skid plate thing, I forgot to call it, to that. So now I'm going to make some pieces that go from here to here that keeps this from wobbling. Make that. So I'm going to put them on the inside so I still have access to these nuts if I need to do anything with these nuts. So do that. Then I'm going to cap it. I'm going to put like a cover, that maybe some type of cover that goes over this so it doesn't look all janky. Alright, so still working on the bumper. I did get the braces welded in today, both of them, so I got both of those. So this side is in there. Ah, that hurt. That's solid. So now I'm going to be working on getting this piece cut, marked and cut to where that goes, and then it's somewhat level. So this is my spacer pushing the bumper out. So I got the braces done, all welded up. There's actually some decent welds. Look at that, decent welds. So now I've flushed this here part of the bumper, recessed it for the bolts, and now I'm just gonna weld this portion up. Ow! Dang it! Rip my pants. So that's kind of how the bumper turned out. I really like the way it came out. It has the vintage vibe I was looking for. It's similar enough to my brother's truck. I don't know if the GoPro's getting it very well, but it's similar enough to my brother's truck, which is what I was going for, because like the reason I have stacks is because of his truck. But it should work. I don't feel like it's gonna fall off or anything. But I just want to say thank you for watching, and you guys have a great day.